Hello, and how are you doing? Welcome to another episode of Raphael's Telling It Like It Is. Today I have another special guest. I mean, they're rolling in. I'm really excited. This lady I'm sitting by next to is truly a woman of God, and she is getting a non-profit. This thing she's trying to get together. She's in the works of getting it, but when you hear her story, what she has to say, you might be compelled to want to, just want to help out. Today I'm sitting next to a wonderful woman of God, Yvonne Greene. Yvonne, I'm so glad you're on my show.
Well, thank you, Mr. Raphael, for having me.
Oh, thank you. I hope the people here they can hear you.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, okay. Well, at least that part is right. I want you to relax and enjoy yourself because I have you here today because I know you personally as a real, true woman of God. When I tell you this woman locks herself up in her home and studying the Word of God, it's like not only studying it, but being active of the Word. So one thing, she's a widower. I believe your husband, how long is your husband deceased?
9 years.
9 years, and she had 2 beautiful children and 2 beautiful grandchildren, is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. And not only that, you're here today, I'm going to ask you some stories and what's been going on in your life and probably what led you to the Lord to do what you're doing.
Well, 20 years ago, the Lord called me for ministry, for hurting women and children, because I've went through a lot myself. I've been abused, sexually by a teacher, and also a doctor during the examination in the Bahamas tried to rape me.
Oh my God.
So I knew 20 years ago that God has called me to help women and children.
I guess people are being vulnerable at that time, and young people. And I know that read stories, even older folks, senior citizens get attacked, it's sad. And so when the Lord called you, your journey on the path with the Lord has been rough.
It has been very rough. I mean, I ran, like I said, when the Lord, He spoke to me within my spirit during a quiet time, and He told me that, I called you to this ministry. And I became ordained over 18 years ago, and I just didn't want no part of ministry. I kept running. And the more I ran, the more attack I got spiritually, And so I decided, I said, you know what, God, I'm going to stop running. And I'm really is going to do what you call me to do. So last year I became incorporated. It's called Lipsticks and Bible Incorporation. And but I'm trying to raise support, for my non-profit status, which is like $2,500.
Oh, okay. I know a lot of people looking at this, and some people have some traumatic life experiences, what you're talking about, and it can be rough for some people. And some people might probably just say, what's a couple of bucks, help them with this ministry. And honestly, I don't want to brag with the left hand, with the right hand. I even donated something to you.
Oh, yes, you did. I forgot. Thank you so much. You and Lady J. Lady J, honey. That's my girlfriend, your wife. Lady J.
Oh, my wife.
Jackie. Lady J. And I was driving, a matter of fact, over here to your studio, and the Holy Spirit spoke to me, and I'm serious, I'm not kidding. The Holy Spirit said, Lady J. I do call her J sometimes.
That's my thing. I call my wife, you stole my J.
I've never heard you call her J. You call her your chocolate brown sugar.
I call all those things when I'm hungry. Food on the table, filthy minds watching.
So I said, Lady J, I want to thank you guys both for the support, because you've always been there for me, And I thank you.
No, I appreciate that, because, I wouldn't waste my time in donating to a worthy cause, and that is really, I'm telling you, we need to help each other. And we need to get out of this thing about, well, she's black, the other person was this race or that. It doesn't matter. They have victims from all race of people. I think I was watching it, on television, there was this country, a lot of women are getting raped. And I don't know if it was in India, I was just looking at that, I couldn't believe it. It was, the taxes random, it's crazy. I was watching this, and they're trying to put more cops on the street. So I'm like, the just like animals, you know, just devouring these young people and women of all ages, should I say. But myself, I don't know. I go, and that's why I had you on my show, because I know you known as a woman God, but this woman right here, I'm going to tell y'all right now, she will give her last for folks. She will give her last. And I'm not too proud to say that through her praying for me, it changed a lot of things, my walk and ways of dealing with tithes. You see, this show that I have in front of you is so real. When they say Raphael's telling it like it is, I got to be real and let you know there ain't no fake here. We can mispronounce words or say something. No edit, you know, no teleprompter, no script, from the heart. Keep it real. That's why I have her here, because she's a warm and generous person. And I'll tell you something, but she's not perfect like none of us. There's only been one. What's his name? The one person that one person have been
Jesus.
Oh, for me, I thought you forgot.
I mean, Jesus is the only one.
Yes.
You know, as I was driving here, I was listening to the radio also, and they were talking about we all fall short of the glory of God. We all sin. Even when our parents conceived us in the bed,
That's right.
they sin. Doing that. That's what the
right.
word says, you know. But also, I mean, a couple days ago, I think it was maybe Friday, the Holy Spirit spoke to me and said, you're playing around with this nonprofit that I have called you to. He said, people goes on the internet and asks GoFundMe for vacation. And he said, you don't have it because you have an accent. And he said that because of my pride. You know, so I decided today that I'm going to send my family in the Bahamas little notes and ask them to sponsor whatever, $25, $5,
Whatever.
you know, every little thing. But he told me I was playing because of my pride. He said, you don't want this money because of me. You want it, those ladies. Ladies are waiting for you right now. Ladies who's been trafficking, you know, in Georgia, Atlanta.
Yes.
It's the #1 hood.
Yes.
Trafficking, sex. You know, boys, girls, and everything. And he said, those ladies are waiting for you. What are you doing? It's time for you to get into what I called you to do.
I like it.
Go out there and seek those ladies. Go out there and reach these ladies. Shelter, food, clothing. Care for them. Rescue them.
And you know, what gets me about a lot of people, even in the church. Why don't our people go on the streets? They got people suffering. I mean, don't get me wrong, church is a great place. Do you believe people in the church should go out there in the communities, knock on doors? I mean, I'm not trying to put Jehovah's Witness down. I mean, people out there, they got people hurting, walking by, they like saying hey to you, but they're really hurting. A lot of people need a hug. Just to say I love you, bread, a piece of bread or some meat or something, you know. We don't do that. But we go so wholly in doubt, like, you know, we got everything. But I do see a lot of crooked people. They be panhandling and everything. But how do you feel about going in out there on the streets? Maybe something like a tent revival. You never know. So I'm saying that, see, she's smiling, but hey, you never know.
God is using you, young man.
Ooh, thank you.
Let me tell you, last year, I called my brothers, so they're bishops, evangelists, and I'm like, what are you guys doing? My father used to do tent revival in the Bahamas.
Oh, okay.
He was an evangelist, you know, and a pastor and everything. And he did those tent revivals and everything. I don't believe that church should be just behind four walls. But when we go out there to minister to men and women and children, these people are hurting. We need to take coats. We need to take shoes. We need to take food. We need to take water. You know, and minister, because a lot of times, if someone is hungry, they don't want to hear what you're saying about Jesus. But if you feed them, and if you see someone who doesn't have a pair of shoes on, say, bro, you know what? I'm going to go to Walmart, and what size do you wear? Would you wait here, and I'm going to buy you some tennis shoes? That could be $10. They don't have to be expensive. A jacket. I mean, dry clean a jacket that you have or I have. Dry clean it, give it to somebody. But the church today is really, it's not about Jesus. It's about money, what they can grease their pockets with. It's not about the people out there who are hurting, who need shelter. Lipsticks and Bible ink. We're going to provide shelter, food, for the whole body, the mind, the spirit, and the physical.
Okay.
You can't just go and teach about the physical, the spiritual, when you're lacking in the physical. And that's why I'm asking God and praying that people would sponsor. You know, it's not about me, it's not about you. It's about these ladies out there, about these babies out there who really need help. They need a hand up.
Yes.
You know, and I'm starting here in Douglasville, and hopefully next year I want to go to the islands.
Okay.
I want to take this thing worldwide.
Well, but if I forget, if I go ahead of get ahead of myself, how would they get in touch with you? Do you have an email or something?
The email is Yvonne with a Y-V-O-N-N-E, Greene with an E to the N, 01 @gmail.com.
Okay, they can get in touch with you there.
Yeah.
And it's going to be written at the bottom of the screen. Some of you are going to see it posted right here. You know, I send that to you because everybody I talk to is, I try to do some history on them. And I'm going to tell you something personally. The guests that came on this show are real people. And I tell you, got some upstanding people coming here after this interview. There's going to be others coming. I just want to say that right now that God put on my spirit about the young people. It's going to be young kids. See, this show is the entertainment, but community we deal with. She's community, a community for the people, but it's dealing with kids with academics. They raise academics and some other exceptional in sports or maybe in entertainment. It's covering all of them, you know, and suddenly just let them see anybody can do this. So I'm sitting here and all I am is just a messenger. That's all I can ever be, a messenger for the Lord. So I'm telling each and every one of y'all, please, not only that, subscribe to the show, please press the like button, and your comments is very important. And to give, you know, please, if you want to give something that says it's going to be at the bottom, just written at the bottom of the screen. I want to thank each and every one of you. And like I always ask my guests, is there something you want to say that I haven't asked you that you want to say to
Well, first of all, I want to really thank you for having me. And I thank you for always supporting me in everything through prayer. You and your Lady J. You guys has really, I mean, when we met how many years ago, I don't even remember. But you're my baby brother because I'm older. So you have to listen to me. And but I thank you for everything that you've always supported me. And I'm hoping that next year it will be my first conference in beautiful Bahamas. Yeah. And you're going to be there too to open.
Oh, she's so sweet.
You will be there.
She's so sweet. You will be there. Moving.
You will be there. And I'm just asking to continue to support your ministry. Raphael School of Fine Arts.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I do have a school.
Support, that's right. Support you. And also you're a comedian.
Stop.
Very funny. Very funny.
She's just playing.
Look, my handsome baby brother.
She played too much. You know she played too much. I mean, tell her, shut up. Shut up, big son. Free shows.
Thank you.
You know, I'm going to tell you something. Since you said that, you know, you guys remember the old school comedy. Y'all remember the shows that we used to watch, like Red Fox?
I love me some Red Fox.
You remember All in the Family? I bet you remember All in the Family.
Oh, yes, that was one of my favorites.
Archie Bunker and Edith. Y'all remember that?
Yeah.
Because I used to love when Archie come home. And he called, remember his son-in-law he called Meathead or something?
Meathead.
Oh, Meathead.
Lazy, didn't have a job. That was my show.
But what I love about it, Edith was always the calm one.
Yeah.
Archie! Yeah, I just love it. Yeah, he gonna be something to eat.
Yeah.
I miss those shows.
Those are good shows.
But you know what? I tell you what, coming soon, you know, my manager and I interviewed her last episode. You probably seen her. You know, Mary Boys, we get this show together and it's going to be a comedy, old school comedy, clean. You're going to have fun, we're going to bring you back. So before we end this show, I just want to thank each and every one of y'all. And on a great note, everybody know when I say I really respect this woman. She's a really true God-fearing woman. And I love her spirit. She's not coward, she go for it. And as she say, Greene always go from the hip, her little nickname. She go by Greene.
Shoot from the hip.
Oh, shoot from the hip. Okay. And I'm telling you, you don't see her hip right now. She down making it. I'm just kidding. But anyway, I want to thank you guys. So like I say, please hit the like button, comments, and subscribe to Raphael's Telling Like It Is. Another episode. God be with you. God bless, and thank you for coming to my show.
God bless you, and thank you for having me.
Oh.
Love you, bro.
Oh, okay. Let me thank you. We out of here.